afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my final thoughts video and review of Astrometica, a game currently in early access on Steam. Astrometica is a survival exploration RPG set in the expanse of space. The art style reflects its early access in the origins and is comparable to titles like Tainted Grail, which I have reviewed as well. It's not AAA quality, but it's clear enough to immerse the player in its universe. The gameplay loop, which reminds us of Subnautica, but in space, requires a couple of hours to fully grasp, but quickly that confusion gives way to excitement as we begin to explore space debris and uncover the mystery around us. Astrometica's core gameplay loop involves gathering resources to enhance the base and upgrade tools, enabling deeper exploration. Once again, something very standard for this genre of games. While initially unintuitive, the controls become manageable within a few minutes. The user interface, particularly the inventory and building system, still require some work. That's still rough around the edges, but that's typical of an early access game. Progression feels mildly satisfying, with some rare moment of significant gameplay impact from crafting new objects. Although the gameplay reminds us of Valheim and Subnautica, it still lacks the satisfying progression that I found in those titles. Astrometica's story begins with the player crash landing in an asteroid cloud. Our goal is to return to civilization while isolated in space. As we progress, we discover logs from previous mining groups, piecing together the story of their destruction and their attempt to understand the mysteries they faced. Despite the game's limited budget, a very fair amount of effort has been put into crafting its lore, enhancing the immersive experience of the player. The game did run smoothly at 60 FPS without any significant frame drop, even on my Nvidia GeForce 2070, indicating a solid optimization. And the game should run without any problem on more recent PC configurations. Refreshingly, there were no major bugs or crashes that I encountered during gameplay, which is quite impressive for an early access title. While Astrometica may not have the budget of titles like Valheim or Subnautica, it does effectively scratch that survival exploration itch. Despite its current early access state being relatively short, less than 20 hours roughly, its affordable price point, under $20, makes it a unique and worthwhile experience that I do recommend to others. Absolutely. The developers have outlined a detailed and ambitious roadmap, promising future improvements and additions. However, the game could still benefit from introducing more environmental fear and enhancing the satisfaction of crafting game-changing items. I'm particularly looking at how the magic system can change your experience in Valheim, or how vehicles changes how you approach the game in Subnautica, for example. That environmental fear that we felt when we played those titles. I could access pretty much all areas of the game at start in Astrometica, a point that the developers may want to improve on. In conclusion, will I be playing the game on full release? Absolutely yes. How many hours do I think I will be playing the game before I get bored? About 60 to 80 hours. And that's a good place to stop.